And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And our starting pitcher here today, Tomoyuki Sagano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Batting second, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn digs in now. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one above the zone. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Urias on to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Now one missed. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Contreras now. And now it's even up.
They always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now at Oriole Park, and on the hill, Andre Palante. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That one felt good, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
Look out.
Left field. Nootbaar pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Second inning set to go. And here is Ivan Herrera. That one fouled hard the other way. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now the right fielder, Jose Barrero. And that is out of play. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. The relay, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
2-1.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Barrero at second with 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs, runner on first. Victor Scott, the next to hit. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Nootbaar struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. This is Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jorge Mateo now. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Two outs. That one ripped left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading
and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get
Right
any air
hand
under it,
down
but
there.
he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Ripped down the line. Way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Henderson to second. That's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark
for the Orioles,
as we go
right
to the
fielder,
last of the
Heston
third. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That one outside, 2-1. And delivers outside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. This to center field. Scott makes his way towards it, makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nootbaar moves under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Yennier Cano.
And he's had his
Now
struggles so
pitching for
far
the
this year, as you
Orioles.
can see the inflated ERA.
Number
Looking to bring that
78.
down a little bit right here.
Ivan Herrera will hit next.
No.
No.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista, the closer, is getting loose. Kittredge getting loose as well. Swings through that.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And now 2-1. One out, base is empty. That's a hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you
Now
come out of
batting,
this struggle.
right
We saw
fielder,
the numbers
Jose
coming into the
Guerrero.
ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Looks like
Pinch
we've got
running
a
at first for the
substitution at
Cardinals.
first. Pinch running here. Jordan
Number
Walker.
18. Jordan Walker.
Jose Barrero getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Walker, the base runner at first with one out. That's down and in.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely
Now
able to
batting,
beat that
the
one out.
designated
Man, he was
hitter,
giving it
Nolan
his
Gorman.
all, getting down the line right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two on, one out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right
Now
there.
batting, center fielder,
Victor Scott
Scott
next up for the Cardinals.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off
Now
the bottom of the
pitching for
fourth.
St.
Number
Louis.
49.
Gets an opportunity to
Number
square
49.
off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And into the box for
Leading off
Baltimore,
for the
Ramon
Orioles,
Urias.
third baseman, Ramon Urias.
That one missed.
2-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ryan Mountcastle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Outside. And it's 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Donovan throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Orioles.
and here comes the closer, Felix
Number
Bautista.
74.
He's been so good against
Felix
lefties. So digging in,
Bautista.
Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Around first, digging for two. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Brendan Donovan digs in now. This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. That's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Fought off foul. Way inside. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. The winning run on second base. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Now batting, center fielder, Jorge Mateo.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 49 will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis.
for the Cardinals, John King.
Number 47.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to
King.
hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
O'Hearn at third with 2 away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And the Orioles leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top 6. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. This splits between April and May there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Out towards right center field. Mateo trying to get there. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Jose Barrero will hit next. With the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings. Slice the other way and foul. The 1-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Here's a 2-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Adley Rutschman.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on.
Man at second. And that's outside. 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Sliced hard but foul. Move to first, and he's back in easily. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott has a beat on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Go ahead run on base. And now the DH, Nolan Gorman.
For St. Louis, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Stays alive. Inside. The count now 2-2. Man at second.
Full count.
Victor Scott in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted. Carlson on the move, racing back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. 2-1 now. Right side. Holiday tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
On the ground to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Baker.
Number 43.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. And that's downstairs. 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Aiken getting cranked up as well. Two outs. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Urias whips it across. Third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Orioles 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
They're down to their final strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.